Hello, my name is Matthew Kinnear, and welcome to the Violympics Tech 101 with Matt. I'm going to be the resource manager, and I will essentially be your one-stop shop for creating resources and offering all support with anything tech-related throughout the Violympic Games. So I just wanted to take today to talk to you about a very, very important topic to this upcoming Violympics, hashtags. And hashtags are a form of categorizing and searching on social media. And I know we hear the younger generation talking about this lingo all the time. What's a hashtag? What is that number sign or that pound sign doing there? Actually, a hashtag is a wonderful way for us to be able to search and categorize all of our posts within specific groups and through social media at large. So, like I said before, this is a form of categorizing and searching on social media. Imagine you're just taking your post and you're assigning it to a category or putting it in sort of a filing cabinet. Or multiple different filing cabinets that other people can go into that hashtag and then view all posts that are assigned to said hashtag, or look inside this filing cabinet, so to speak. So when you sort of create a hashtag and when you use it, you're able actually to see how many posts people have assigned to that hashtag, or how many files are in that filing cabinet, so to speak, and sort of be able to group yourself with other posts that are using this similar hashtag. So as we can see, this is something that can be very, very useful for Kate and I, for Nathan, and for other members of the community to just to be able to go in and see different hashtags that we're using and everything that's sort of assigned to that. It could be our performance post at the end of each week. It can be our journals. It can be a breakthrough that we're experiencing, or it can be something that we need to ask a question, something tech related. What the tech? And just make sure that we're getting the support there that we possibly can. And you'll find a list of those general used hashtags that we're going to be using in the group and on that that workbook that we sent out from Kate and I and from Nathan. So in the Violympics, like I said, we're going to be using these specific hashtags. It'll make it easier for us to be able to click on them and then find all of the different posts that have been using that hashtag throughout, and you'll see what as I'm seeing this on the screen right now. So we're using, for example, this E6W1, which is a very, very popular hashtag we used during the 6th event of the first week of the Violympics last year, and you'll see all the different posts that we can see if you scroll down, all the different posts that people made that fall under that hashtag. So especially if somebody's going through at a different pace, let's say they're spending some time on something specifically in event 3 or something like that, then they can use a specific event 3 hashtag that will then be categorized through all of the other ones that people have been using. So no matter what pace you're going at, you'll still be sort of grouped in with those lump of posts. So without further ado, now that I've given you sort of a cursory introduction of it, I'm going to walk you through how to use them on a PC. And then if you'll stick around towards the latter half of this video, I will then also be giving you an introduction of what it looks like on a cell phone. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen and let's get down into this. So as you can see right here, we are in Nate's violin practice room, and as we can see here, it will be really easy to sort of get to hashtags and get down into how they work. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here to this search bar right here. And this is just generally, like I said, this is a form of categorizing and searching. So realistically, if we just simply search hashtag Violympics, or number sign or pound sign Violympics, and we hit enter on our keyboard, we can actually search this group for that hashtag. And now what we can see is a lot of posts that are using this hashtag, and a lot of posts that are sort of from a long time ago, even to more recent, of journals, this is one from March 18th, and then we have one all the way back from May of 2020. As I said, it can be on any sort of time frame, just anybody who uses this post. And so if we click on one in particular, we'll actually see how we can click on it and search by that hashtag. So let's say this is a different hashtag and we don't necessarily go to the search bar here and search for something. You'll see that this hashtag, last summer trying on the very first hashtag Violympics, you'll see that's actually hyperlinked. And the wonderful thing about this is if we then click on that, then it'll pull us to hashtag Violympics Violympics, 460 posts in Nate's violin practice room. So, and then if we scroll down, we'll see all of the posts that use that hashtag. It's pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. So this is the very introductory look into it on Facebook. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen one more time. And we're just going to make a post really quick, sort of just outlining all the different ways that we can use these hashtags. So if I go back, and we'll push our way back into Nate's Violin Practice Room, I'm going to hit discussion this time, and we're going to go ahead and make a post. So what's on my mind, Matthew? Well, there's a lot of things on my mind, but especially today, we are talking about hashtags. And this is the wonderful thing that I love about hashtags is we can use one. Oh, and look, if we use the hashtag, we can see that there are already hashtags that people have been using already. So let's say that I want to talk about a hashtag win that I'm having today, hashtag breakthrough, hashtag. Yes, that is in fact a thing. Hashtag Violympics. And we'll see that we need to make a hashtag for each individual category, each individual sort of filing cabinet drawer that we want to put this post under. So if we go ahead and hit post, you'll see what I talked about earlier is this idea of each individual one is going to be hyperlinked. If we separate that by a space and re-begin the category by doing a hashtag, so if you do hashtag, no space, then sort of the category that we want to put this in, each individual one will take us to a post that somebody's made. And clearly, nobody's used the word hashtag before, so that's going to be a little bit of a different one. But hashtag win, for example, if we click on that, there's been 20 different posts where people talk about their wins within the context of the group. So this is what I love about this. Now I'll go ahead and delete this for just the good of the group and people just not necessarily understanding what's going on there. But this is what I'm talking about. And if you'll stick around right now, I'm going to be flipping over to the mobile side of things to show you how to use hashtags on a mobile device. So now we're here on the Facebook group on our mobile device, and as we see here, we're going to click on the write something text, and we're going to go ahead starting to write some hashtags just to draft this idea. So we'll start by just doing a simple hashtag Violympics, and we'll see that it's actually covered in that highlighted blue, and that shows us that the hashtag is working. Remember, there's going to be no space between the hashtag and the word that we use. But when we want to start a new hashtag, which we have to do to put it in a separate filing cabinet drawer, we're going to hit space, then to hashtag no space the category again. And as we're seeing, we're just filing through some of the hashtags here just to create an example post that we're then going to work with a little bit. So hashtag Violympics, hashtag the trials continue, hashtag piano accompaniment, hashtag Nathan Cole. And we're going to go ahead and hit post. If I scroll down here, we'll see there are actually separate hyperlinks for each of the different hashtags that we're working with, as I mentioned before. So if you click on hashtag the trials continue, we'll notice that it's not simply just working with our post. It's actually working with the entirety of social media when we do this on our mobile devices. So now, as we can see, we're just filing through hashtag Violympics here. A lot of the different posts from last year, even my own post, all those wonderful things. And if we make sure we go back into here, into Nate's Violin Practice Room, we'll try to actually just scroll down and see if we can find a hashtag that's from somebody else's post, maybe. And we'll keep scrolling. And hashtag finger traps. So if we click on Nathan's post here and we click on that hashtag finger traps, it pulls up all the different posts of people that have used all over Facebook with this finger traps idea. Some of Nathan's posts, as well as if we scroll down to this ad, all the different people that use the hashtag finger traps idea. And so if we go back into Nate's Violin Practice Room here, that'll sort of wrap up this idea of everything we've been doing with hashtags. So thank you very much and have a wonderful rest of your day.